Great to have you back. Let's dive into ML system logging and observability. Why Observability Matters section tells us that observability in ML systems is like having a flight control tower for airplanes. You need to see everything that's happening, where each plane is, how fast it's going, if it's running into problems, and when it needs attention. Here's our perfect analogy. A hospital monitoring system that tracks patient vital signs, alerts nurses to problems, and keeps detailed records for doctors to review. Our three pillars are logs, detailed event records; metrics, numerical measurements over time; traces, request journey through system; alerts, notifications when things go wrong. Moving to our logging implementation section. Here we see structured logging code. Now, let's look at the pro tip section. Use structured logging in JSON format. It makes searching and analyzing logs much easier. This is how we keep watch over our ML systems. Hello, Tech Explorers. Today we're learning model governance and compliance. What is model governance? Model governance is like having traffic rules and safety regulations for ML models. Just as cars need licenses, insurance, and regular inspections to drive safely, ML models need proper oversight, documentation, and compliance checks to operate in regulated industries. Let's check our analogy. Think of it like a pharmaceutical company that must document every step of drug development, get approvals, and maintain detailed records for regulatory authorities. Our key components include model documentation, purpose, limitations, risks; approval workflows, review and sign-off processes; audit trails, complete history of changes; risk assessment, bias, fairness, safety checks. Moving to our governance framework section. Here we have code for governance implementation. Now, let's look at the remember section. High-risk models in healthcare, finance, hiring need extra scrutiny and documentation. This is how we build responsible and compliant AI systems. Welcome back. Let's explore managing multiple model versions. Version control for models section explains that managing model versions is like organizing different editions of a textbook. You need to know which edition is the latest, which one students are currently using, and sometimes you need to go back to an older edition if the new one has problems. Here's our real-world example. A mobile app store where you can have multiple versions of an app. Some users get the latest version, others stay on stable versions, and you can roll back if needed. Our version strategy includes semantic versioning, major, minor, patch format, environment isolation, dev, staging, production versions, traffic splitting, gradual rollout to users, rollback plans, quick revert to previous version. Moving to our version management system section. Here we see code for version management. Now, let's look at the pro tip section. Use blue-green deployments, have two identical environments, and switch traffic between them. This is how we manage multiple model versions safely. Great to see you again. Today we're learning canary deployments for ML models. What are canary deployments? Canary deployments are like testing the water temperature with your toe before diving into a swimming pool. You deploy your new model to a small group of users first, watch how it performs, and gradually increase the audience if everything looks good. Here's our historical reference. Coal miners used to take canaries into mines. If the bird was okay, the air was safe. Similarly, if your canary model works well with a small group, it's safe for everyone. Our deployment stages are 1% traffic, test with minimal risk; 5% traffic, if metrics look good; 25% traffic, gain confidence; 100% traffic, full rollout. Moving to our canary implementation section. Here we have code for canary deployment logic. Now, let's look at the remember section. Monitor both technical metrics like latency and errors and business metrics like conversion and satisfaction during canary deployments. This is how we deploy new models safely and confidently. Hello again, tech adventurers. Let's master automated model validation and testing. Why validate models automatically? Automated model validation is like having a robot quality inspector that never gets tired, never misses details, and checks every single product before it leaves the factory. It ensures your models meet standards before reaching customers. Let's explore our analogy. Think of it like automated spell check in your writing software. It catches mistakes you might miss, and ensures consistent quality across all your documents. Our validation types include performance tests, accuracy, precision, recall thresholds, data quality, input validation, and schema checks, bias detection, fairness across different groups, regression tests, ensure new model equals or exceeds old model. Moving to our validation framework section. Here we see comprehensive validation code. Now, let's look at the pro tip section. Create a validation pipeline that runs automatically whenever you train a new model. Catch issues early. This is how we ensure our models are always high quality.